Alright, so we're out in the same spot. Just talk to you about trees. So this year we did a lot of research on what trees to grow. We went with the Dunstan chestnut trees and late drop apples. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Dunstans here, another Dunstan at the bottom of the hill that's a yearling. These are 2-year-old trees, so they're in the tubes and they're almost 8 feet tall. These trees this year should have a good crop of chestnuts on them. I'm hoping so. I did get bitten up a little bit on the bottoms. Deer are going to browse. That's why I put them in the tree tubes. So the tree tubes are able to protect them on the bottom so that the rabbits don't also get to them. This one's also about 8 feet tall. Now I've walked down to what we call the fingers. We actually had one finger there, there's a finger here, and there's another finger this way. So this is actually a small food plot. We're going to thin some of these trees out here. I think this cherry's going to go this year, and this maple here is going to go this year. Then we're going to get some of these pines out of the way. This one is also dying at the top, so this will open this whole spot up. We're going to thin out the pines that are out here so you can see how thick they are in the back, so that these two trees, this one here, which is also 8 feet, and then this one here, which is also 8 feet, close to 9 feet. This one actually did grow really well. It does get sunlight at this time of the day too, so you can see that it did it really well. So these two trees I did not cover. Thank God the bucks did not rub them, but you can see browse on the limbs right there, right there, and right there. Try to get it focused. But these things haven't dropped all their leaves yet, but they're still alive. This tree is a lot taller than it was when I bought it. So once you go through the finger here, what I'm going to do is I did plant clover in here, game changer clover. I'm going to have to seed it again, but I'm going to wait until first week of July just so that the ferns can get up, because this place is completely covered in ferns. Spray all the ferns, kill all the ferns, get the trees dropped that I want to drop. Plant clover in here again, and then we're going to put some more apple trees on this finger here. Along this finger is going to be apple trees behind me. So this will be a small apple tree / chestnut grove. And you can see how far away the one plot is. This is about 25 to 30 yards from my truck. Actually from the wood line. So 50 yards from the truck. This is a good spot. We're going to put a box blind right up there by that pine tree. So I did with the trees here. Nick also planted plenty of trees over at his property. So we're going to see how many of these trees actually do well this year. We're probably going to do another 10 to 15 trees here. My father wants to do more up in his spot. So we're going to do almost like a small grove of trees on both sides. Give the deer a little bit more to eat besides the food plots. But the beans on this side are going to really put a lot of food out here. Make it a destination food plot. Because I have my tree stand right there behind me. Right under the side of that cherry tree is the tree that's got my tree stand in it. The apple tree gives me a little bit of cover. But, I mean, deer are actually standing up on logs rubbing trees and hillsides rubbing trees. As you can see, the clover is really still green through here. It's still vibrant. It's just got to get time to grow again. And then zoomed in, you can see the ladder right there. Tree stands right in that tree. It's got not a lot of cover, so I'm thinking about moving into a pine behind me, but I think I might leave it there, and I'm going to put another tree stand right here behind this pine, which was the old tree that I used to have a tree stand in, just so I have both sides covered for the wind. You can see my game camera is right there. Like I said, I had plenty of deer in this plot today. But we're going to do this sorghum 8 foot wide from that corner all the way down to that corner. So we'll do a couple bags of that. It's 56 degrees today, so everything's green and muddy. Trying not to get disgusting here. But that's the two things that we're doing down here in the bottom. And that's what we plan on doing later on, is planting more trees. And we'll do a couple of videos with the trees, but I'll show you also what the mock scrape looks like. And we're also going to show you how we prune the apple tree and what you have to prune and what you're looking for so that you don't have crosses and stuff. So we'll get another video on for that.